तो आज हम बात करेंगे why do Greenland is becoming so important. Imagine that a ship leaving from China to Europe. Today, it will follow the path like the South China Sea, then the Indian Ocean and Suez Canal. But what if in future that same ship takes a different route from the Arctic Ocean? Let's find out. So the topic is Arctic, but Greenland matters because Greenland is the most important piece of territory in the Arctic region. Think of like this, that Arctic is the entire region along the north pole of our earth, and the Greenland is the island in the Arctic region. So the Greenland sits between North America and Europe in the Arctic region. Because of this position, it acts like a giant gateway between Atlantic Ocean and the Arctic region. Missiles and military aircrafts usually travel between North America and parts of Eurasia. But Arctic routes can be among the shortest paths. That is why US has maintained its important militaries and early warning facilities near the Greenland. Greenland is a self-governing territory within the Kingdom of Denmark. I repeat that Greenland is a self-governing territory within the Kingdom of Denmark. Now, why do Trump wants Greenland? Donald Trump has expressed his interest in acquiring or controlling Greenland. He says that US needs Greenland for its national or international security. I am not saying it. Donald Trump said it. See what he said.
We need Greenland, very importantly, for international security. We have to have Greenland. It's not a question of, do you think we can do without it? We can. If you look at Greenland right now, if you look at the waterways, you have Chinese and Russian ships all over the place. And we're not going to be able to do that. We're not relying on Denmark or anybody else to take care of that situation. And we're not talking about peace for the United States. We're talking about world peace. We're talking about international security. And right now, you look at it, you have warships all over the place going through right along Greenland. We're not going to let that happen. We cannot let that happen. Or if it's going to happen, we have to be protective of our country.
So he needs Greenland because first reason is for national or international security. We have discussed about it at starting. Second reason is Arctic shipping routes. We all know that due to changing climate there is a melting of ice, which are forming new shipping routes, which are important in global trade. Ships from India, China, Europe will travel faster and will take less fuel. Third reason is also Greenland contains the deposits of rare earth metals like lithium, uranium, copper, etc., which are used in smartphones, then EVs, wind turbines, etc. And what happens next? Danish lawmaker gives message to Trump that,
Dear President Trump, listen very carefully. Greenland has been part of the Danish kingdom for 800 years. It's an integrated part of our country. It is not for sale.
Russia is also heavily focused in Arctic region because it has the longest Arctic coastline. Russia not says that it wants Greenland. Russia is focused on its own Arctic territory and shipping routes. Now China is not an Arctic country but calls itself as a near Arctic state. China has explored investment opportunities in Greenland, like especially in mining. China has also interest in Arctic shipping routes. How India reacts with this? India is not also Arctic country, but it is an observer in Arctic Council and participates in Arctic scientific researches. This allows India to stay involved in future developments. For centuries, Arctic was covered with a thick ice. Large-scale commercial shipping was almost impossible. But climatic change is gradually now reducing Arctic sea ice. As a result, there are formation of new shipping routes. One of them is Northern Sea Route, which runs along Russia's Arctic coast. Now, this route allows ships to travel between Asia and Europe, avoiding the traditional route, that is the Indian Ocean and the Suez Canal. Naturally, the countries all over the world are now paying attention to this situation. Now we will see what happens next, because how ships will react to that harsh climatic conditions of that Arctic region, which modifications in ships we will see in next. So subscribe for me such informative content, because sometimes low quality videos will also make you wise and make you aware. Thank you.